Hello Owlets, Courtney here with Southern Owls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be such a fun, easy DIY project. Good morning! How's everyone doing? I got this super cute bunny grapevine from the Dollar Tree last year, so I don't know if they brought them back, but we are going to design with it. I'm also going to be using this really pretty filler bush, some speedwell from Creek Road, and some ranunculuses also from Creek Road. I got this little astilbe bush from at home, so I just already chopped up everything, and we're going to be using these three. These are 1.5 inch ribbons, and then this one's a 1/7 inch. So first and foremost, we are going to start with a super cute bow. And what I've designed these before, and what I personally like to do is make it like a little bow tie, and then we're going to add in some florals. So, sorry, my hair looks crazy. Sorry, guys. You're just going to get crazy hair Courtney today. I can't. So, we are going to measure out our bow, and what I like to do, we're just going to kind of freehand this bow. I want it to have some long tails, so I'm just going to give it a pinch, and then I want the bow to be, on scale. So I think that's about the size I'm thinking. So that is about an 8-inch tail and 5-inch loops. 5-inch loops. And we're just going to do one of each. For right now, we're going to do, or should I say 2 of each. So 2 5-inch loops and 2 8-inch tails. And then I'm going to take, guys, if you're new to wreath making and you don't know where to start or how to start building up your ribbon, I highly recommend getting Swiss Dot. Swiss Dot ribbon is awesome. It's great. It is just great everyday ribbon. It goes with so many things. I believe I have Swiss Dot in probably every single color, because it's just such a great pattern. Same with this laced edge, another great ribbon just to have on hand always. And then this is a 7/8 inch, which I love using this for the center of my bows, because it just gives, it's a little bit skinnier, and it just gives a little bit more pizzazz, but you can still see the ribbon behind it because it is a thinner ribbon. So we're just making this cute little hand bow. Guys, if you can't make a hand bow, it's all good. It's all good. Go get that bow maker and make a cute bow to go on your design. So I have just 3 ribbon bow, super simple, and we're gonna thread around that cable tie right where I'm holding it. Get it going. Okay, and then I'm going to thread through a pipe cleaner about halfway. Use my nippers, and we're going to take that off. And then what I like to do is I like to get my pipe cleaner, and we are just going to wrap it around a few times, just so that pipe cleaner is not going to slip out on us. So I'm first going to just add this onto my design, and we're just going to put that pipe cleaner right around that grapevine. So come to the back, and then we're just going to twist it on like that, and then we can straighten it out and pull everything down and around, just fluff out our bow. And then I'm going to come in with my scissors, and I'm going to angle cut the yellow ribbon since it is a thinner ribbon. And then I am going to fold my other ribbons in half and cut up at an angle. So doing that is called a dovetail. So we're just making those ends fancy. We're making them fancy. Looks a little more finished. So just like that, just adding an adorable bow to this, that's already, you could just do this. If you don't have florals and you're like, oh, yep, look how cute that is. Such a simple project. We're going to elevate it, take a step forward, And I'm going to add in this Speedwell first. So this is just a nice, good little base flower. Super, super pretty. This is from Creek Road. And right here I have my glue pot. So I'm just going to dip that into my glue pot. And then I'm going to move the bow. And we're just going to stick that right end coming out of the side of the bow. We're going to do the same exact thing. I just have another piece of Speedwell. And this is the white Speedwell. Creek Road actually carries this in a few different colors. White, purple, yellow, and white, I believe. Ooh, pinched myself with the grapevine. But I just love this because it just adds, look how cute that is. Some nice little texture. And then what I want to do is add these wispy florals. Now Creek Road doesn't have these in stock, but they have a lot of similar ones in stock. And I'm going to take those big things off. And we're going to kind of just shred this up a little bit more. And trim it down. And we're just going to start adding in some of these little guys, and this is just going to add in some color. Ooh, my goodness, I really got myself with the grapevine. So this is just going to add a little bit of whimsiness to our design. So I'm just going to dip all of these little ends, lift that bow up a little bit, and just start adding in these florals. I don't think I'm going to use those really big pieces, but I will save those for another project. Just twisting that all together, dipping it in my hot glue, and just kind of sticking it in place. We're going to shred this guy up. I'm going to leave those. I don't think I want to use those bigger pieces. And we're going to mimic the same thing on the other side. Adding in these little wispy guys. Oh, he wants to stick right up. And we'll add in this guy. Actually, I'm going to move this one up like I did on the other one, so it's not sticking out too much. Oop. But it's nice because these like little berries add another little texture to our design. Cute. And add another one of these little wispy guys to both sides. Wispy florals. That is adorable. And we have another little, let me just peel out those flowers because I don't think I'm going to use too much more. But we can always save that for another project. I always have like a little scrap bucket of florals. So now that is just oh my gosh, that's so cute. Making a little bit more wispy. And then I'm going to come in with, let's do the ranunculuses next. And I think I want to do a double with some leaves on it. And I'm just going to place these right in the middle. Because I don't think I want a whole lot of florals, but just a little bit of a bigger floral. And the cool thing about these ranunculuses is they are pushers. Same with the Speedwell. So a pusher just means that you can slide all of the greenery up, which is really nice. Just pushing that in there. Yeah, I don't think I want to add any more bulk flowers. Let me show you what's that looking like, and then we will add in a little bit. I want a little bit more purple, so that is why I cut up some of this Astilbe. Now, as you can see, like this isn't a pusher, but this is a pusher, meaning you can slide these up and down the stem. Hope that makes sense. I'm a visual person, so hopefully visually showing y'all that helps you out. So we're just going to add in a few of these little purple guys. Don't need too many. Super easy, fun project to do to brighten up your front door. This would also just be cute on a wall in your house, in the kitchen, or something like that would be really adorable as well. I love finding these cute little items at the Dollar Tree and then just adding a little bit of razzle dazzle to them to really make them come to life. Okay, we'll add two more, one more to each side. I'm gonna go underneath these ranunculuses. Yes. And then I'm gonna cut this one down. Just use this little bit. Guys, if you haven't already, I would love for you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you here permanently. I drop new tutorials twice a week. Right now, Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays and Fridays. You can always request a tutorial also in the comments if you're like, you haven't made this. I love to hear suggestions as well. I'm always open to them. Okay. How cute is that? So cute, so easy. Just a little bit of florals with a bow. How cute. I love this. I will, of course, drop all of the links to the items that I used for this in the description of the video. Guys, also, if you want to sign up to be an official owlet and subscribe to my email list, you can do so on my website, which is thesouthernowls.com. I email blast new kits, so if you're new to wreath making and you love making wreaths with a kit, I got you. I got you. Also, if you want to purchase a completed design, if you're not a wreath maker, but you would like to purchase something that I've already made, you can do so on my website as well. So, thesouthernowls.com, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this very easy DIY today. Guys, I can't wait to craft with y'all again soon. I'm so excited for the next couple of tutorials that I've got in line for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye, everyone.